Hello, welcome to the Wisdom English classes for the students of CBSE class 12. Today we are going to study The Rat Trap by Selma Lagerlof. In this part, we will discuss about the author, theme, summary and main points of the story. So let us start with the brief introduction of the author. Selma Lagerlof, 1858 to 1940, was a Swedish writer whose stories have been translated into many languages. This story is set in the middle of the mines of Sweden, which are rich in iron ore. The story is narrated in the manner of a fairy tale. It gives us the message that the emotions of love and acceptance can reform others. And now the theme of the story. The story is about an old disheartened peddler who is taken in and shown generosity by a young woman. Her generosity and kindness change his bitter attitude towards life. The peddler is a man who has fallen upon misfortune and now resorts to selling rat traps, begging and thievery. He is very pessimistic about the world around him and sees the world as merely a rat trap. He believes that society tempts us with riches and fine things, and when we accept, we are caught in the trap and are left with nothing. The story conveys a universal message that the essential goodness in a human being can be awakened through love, respect, kindness, and understanding. It highlights the human predicament. Material benefits are the traps that most human beings are prone to fall into. Human beings do have a tendency to redeem themselves from dishonest ways, as does the peddler at the end of the story. And now the main characters of the story. There is a peddler with rat traps, an old man, a crofter, Master Smith in the Ramsö iron mill in Sweden, helpers in the mill, blacksmiths, iron mill owner, and Edla will mention daughter of the iron mill owner. And now the summary in detail. A rat trap peddler went around selling small rat traps. His clothes were in rags, his cheeks were hollow. He had the look of a starved man. He made wire traps. He begged the material from stores and big farms. Sometimes he resorted to begging and a little stealing to survive. The world had never been kind to him. He had no home, no shelter. The peddler led a lonely life. One day, while he was thinking about his rat traps, an idea struck him. He thought that the world itself was a rat trap. As soon as anybody touched it, the trap closed on them. He was amused to think of some people who were already trapped and some others who were trying to reach the bait in the trap. It was a cold evening in December. He reached a cottage on the roadside. He knocked at the door and asked for a night's shelter. The owner of the cottage was a lonely old crofter. He wanted someone to talk to. He welcomed the peddler. He gave the peddler hot porridge to eat and tobacco to smoke. Then they played cards. The crofter was generous as well as trustful. He told the peddler that he had a cow and sold her milk to a creamery. He also told him that he received 30 kroners as payment the previous month. Then he took down a pouch and showed him the money. Then he put the money back in the pouch and hung it on a nail in the window frame. Next morning, the peddler left. The crofter locked his cottage and went away. The peddler came back to the cottage. He had been tempted to steal the money that hung like a bait in the window frame. He smashed the pen and stole the money. Now he thought it was not safe to walk along the public highway, so he went into the woods. There he walked and walked but could not get out. He moved in circles. He was tired. He looked upon the forest as a rat trap in which he was caught. He thought his end was near. He lay down to die. After a while, he heard regular thumping of a hammer's strokes. He knew the sound was coming from Ramso Iron Works. He stood up and walked in the direction of the sound. He opened the gate of the iron works and went into the forge. The owner came on his nightly rounds and noticed the ragged wretch near the furnace. The ironmaster looked intently at the peddler's face. He felt sure that the peddler was one of his old regimental comrades, Captain Von Estelle, who had fallen on evil days. He invited the peddler to go home with him for Christmas, but the peddler was alarmed. He thought it was risky for him to accept the offer. He firmly declined it. The ironmaster went home. The ironmaster sent his daughter Edla to persuade the peddler to come home. She spoke gently to him. The peddler felt confidence in her and agreed to go with her. On the way, he was sorry to have stolen the crofter's money that had put him in a trap. The ironmaster was happy to have his old regimental comrade under his roof. He planned to feed him well and give him some respectable work. The servant cut the peddler's hair, shaved him, and bathed him. The peddler appeared wearing one of the ironmaster's fine suits, but when the ironmaster looked at him in daylight, he felt that he had made a mistake. The peddler was not Captain Von Estelle. He thought that the man had received him. He even thought of handing him to the sheriff. The peddler said that he had not pretended to be what he was not. He had not been willing to go to the ironmaster's house. Even then, he was willing to put on his rags and leave. He also told the ironmaster that the world was a rat trap and he himself might one day be tempted by a big bait and get caught into the trap. The ironmaster told him to leave at once. Edla did not like her father's asking the poor peddler to leave. She thought it was unfair to turn away the man whom they had invited. She wanted to have the joy of entertaining a homeless wanderer on Christmas Eve. She stopped the peddler and her father agreed to it. Edla served food to the peddler. He was given Christmas presents, which he thankfully received. Edla told him that her father's suit that the peddler was wearing was also a Christmas present. She assured him that he would be welcomed again if he liked to spend the next Christmas Eve with them. Next morning, the ironmaster and his daughter went to church. They learned that the peddler was a thief. He had robbed the crofter. The ironmaster was sure that the peddler must have made away with their silver. Edla was dejected, but when they reached home, they learned that the peddler had left, but he had taken away nothing. On the other hand, he had left a Christmas present for Edla. Edla opened the present. It was a tiny rat trap. Edla was happy to see that The peddler had left the crofter's money behind. There was a letter also. It was addressed to Edla. He thanked her for her kindness. He wanted to repay her kindness. So he had left the crofter's money and had requested her to return it to the crofter. He said he had been raised to captain. That was why he could come out of the rat trap in which he had been caught. He signed the letter Captain von Estel. To sum up the rat trap summary, we learn that we can change the world through kindness and compassion. In addition, it teaches us that materialistic things never bring inner joy. Only love and respect does. तो इस तरह से हम देखते हैं कि अगर किसी भी इंसान को उसे लव, अफेक्शन, केयर एंड काइंडनेस मिले तो वो उसमें ढेर सारे बदलाव आ सकते हैं. वो गलत रास्ते से सही रास्ते पर लौट सकता है. उसके दिल में बहुत बड़ा चेंजेस आ सकता है. इसके साथ ये स्टोरी हमें ये भी शिक्षा देती है कि जो हम जीवन भर मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स के पीछे भागते हैं, लेकिन रियल जॉय, रियल हैप्पीनेस वो हमारा घर, हमारा बंगला, हमारा कार, हमारा कंफर्ट्स नहीं होता है. तो रियल जो जॉय होता है, जो खुशी होती है, वो हमारा इनर जॉय है, जो हमें लव एंड रिस्पेक्ट ही से मिल सकता है. थैंक यू.